if you start stumbling or getting all
It's your boy Guapo We at the top of the world. It's 4luvofboxing, RTU Ikon Radio podcast. We live. It's Friday. We at the top of the world. We got some special guests in the house. But before we get to that, my man Mr. LP and Valley of the Sun introduce yourself.
Yeah, boxing fan. What it is, what it do. It is your boy Mr. LP representing that 4luvofboxing like I always do. We're gonna go straight to it. It's Friday night, baby. We got special guests in the house, main events in his own fight card in a couple of weeks, and we're gonna be talking about that in a moment. My man's Valley of the Sun, what it is.
Yo, what's up, brothers? It's good to be back in studio, man. It's been a couple weeks.
It's been a while, huh?
Hey, we've been handling our business, you know what I mean? It's not like we haven't been doing nothing. Taking care of that family stuff, that's mandatory, and then hitting them streets. You could talk about that, Mr. LP. You've been in the community. Mm-hmm. You've been hitting up some of these local events and stuff like that. So you've been
busy, man.
Yeah, man. We have been staying busy. It's your boy Jerry, Mr. Valley of the Sun. Thanks for making the time to tune in to this episode of the 4luvofboxing podcast. Like Mr. LP said, we do got special guests in the house. Gentlemen to my left, the two gentlemen to my left. I'm going to give you guys a quick little introduction of who you guys are, and they are the Chavez family from the East Valley, if I'm not mistaken. And this young gentleman right here with the Cardinals cap is the undefeated Arizona prospect that's going to be headlining his own fight card in a couple weeks' time. I'm talking about this young phenom, Mr. Isaac Chavez.
Now with the nickname that I can only say that I look up to, man, and Mero Mero's in the house.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that nickname. We're going to talk about that nickname. And then this gentleman in between me and Isaac is his old man, his pops. We got to give this gentleman some kudos too, and it's Mr. Manny Chavez in the house. Head trainer and father. Great to have you in the building, bro. And then the gentleman in the back. The gentleman in the back, he's somebody that we've been accustomed to seeing a lot of lately. He takes care of the 4luvofboxing team, and we got a lot of respect for that man back here, and that is Mr. David Galavay.
That's actually the man who's making this interview happen.
Yes,
he's the man who's been turning the wheels for us, so thank you very much.
Yeah, he's repping that Mero Mero t-shirt, representing that Mero Mero hat right there.
Yeah, I like that, bro. I need to get a set of that, bro. Straight up, bro. Let's get right into that, bro. So we know you got a fight coming up, but before we even get into that part of it, is Mero Mero. Well, you gotta tell me how you got that nickname, bro.
And what you know about it? What you know about that?
What about Mero Mero, bro?
Long story short, my dad's always been a fan of American Me and Blood In, Blood Out. You know what I'm saying? So it comes from that, but it really stems from my grandma. I was the first son. I was the first grandson, first nephew. I was all that stuff, so she always tells me who's my Mero Mero.
You're running for your generation. You're the oldest of your generation.
Yeah. So
I love that, the Mero Mero.
Yeah.
All right, so
hey, Sidebar, I definitely knew.
It had to be.
Yeah.
Wait. So no, he said American Me, Blood In, Blood Out. He said both of them.
He did.
Yeah. Hey, well, listen, if you're from that generation, you're a fan of both.
Right, no, you can't be. But is there one that you enjoy more than the other? Is there one that like pops in over the other? Like Mio, what are you gonna watch tonight? Which one are you gonna watch tonight?
Let's do a vote. What's your favorite one?
Well, I'm gonna have to go for, because growing up, the one that was always on replay is Blood In, Blood Out. So I might go Blood In, Blood Out.
How about you, my man?
Blood In, Blood Out.
Yeah.
Blood In, Blood Out.
You know what's funny, bro? Is bro, because I love all mobster gangster movies, bro. But I watch Blood In, Blood Out like religiously till this day. Like I watched it at least a couple times already this year. But the thing is like that's the fictional. That's the fictional movie.
Hey, listen,
out of the two.
For the record, they're both fictional.
Well, for the record,
People got smoked, but the other one also being fictional.
Yeah.
But they were both in production at the same exact time, and I think word got out that this was going to try, and they were rushing to try to get one out quicker than the other. And there's a documentary about like how long Blood In, Blood Out was going to be. It was going to be like a four plus hour movie, bro. And it knocked down to only 3 hours, but yet it got green lit from the Mexican mafia to go ahead and do the Blood In, Blood Out one over the one that was actually legit, because they didn't go and ask for permission to do it. Blood In, Blood Out did. But either way, both of them are classics in my opinion. But I get Blood In, Blood Out in my house on rotation regularly. I can't remember the last time I saw American Me.
Man, you don't gotta ask me. Listen, it is what it is with me. To me, American Me's a better movie. But Blood In, Blood Out is one of those movies for me that it doesn't matter where the hell I'm at. If that thing comes on, I just gave up 3 hours of my life. The next 3 hours I'll be watching.
So it's universal. It's a unanimous fucking pick here because I'm Blood In, Blood Out, and this is no bullshit. Genre for genre, my favorite movie of all time. I probably am super obsessed. I watch it all the time. I don't have the time to watch the full 3 hours. My brother will come into my crib, my nephew, somebody will come and visit, and I'm posting at the crib, and they catch me lacking, chilling, and they're like, "Are you serious? You're watching that shit again?" It's like, no, I'm not watching it. I'm catching.
He's watching it.
I'm catching the highlight freaking of certain scenes, and they're like, "Bro, you need to chill." I love that movie.
It's a soundtrack, bro.
Listen,
it's a soundtrack.
Listen, when I found out that it was two separate movies, because Blood In, Blood Out is one movie, Bound by Honor is a completely separate movie that they just added scenes to, and I was able to watch the extra hour. I now have 4 hours of my life that every time it comes out, I won't get back. Bro. It just continued to get even better when you had the director's cuts and things like that.
It's like listening to your favorite song and just reciting it every time it comes on. You blast it.
This is the boxing podcast, by the way. We're so off boxing. Listen, the crazy part.
But we're talking about though. It makes sense because
it's
the name.
Yeah, man. And listen, and there's even rumors that they actually had 9 hours worth of edited stuff that they never released. So they were gonna make it a second movie.
You know, Danny Trejo, who played Hieronimo, was a boxer.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he was boxing.
He was actually in prison, right? That's where he learned how to box, right?
I think he was boxing before he went into prison, and then while in prison, that's what kept him out of trouble a little bit and got him connected.
And he's one of the big connections to both films. He was obviously in Blood In, Blood Out, but he was a consultant for American Me, and he was the one who gives them the heads up of, hey, you guys better watch out how you guys are covering this, because you're going to get taken care of. And then Edward James almost got extorted, I believe, for a whole bunch of the money, but made him a star.
Yeah. He almost got, Edward James almost, I think they were going to put a hit out on him, and Danny Trejo said, you know what? We don't need it. And then he canceled that.
But Blood In, Blood Out was actually filmed in the hood. Yeah.
In prison.
The San Quentin scenes was actually in San Quentin, which is nuts. They got permission to go into it. Like, they'll never. I mean, if you have any movies today, there's no way anybody gets permission to go into an actual prison system and film. You know,
you gotta pay. You gotta pay the back actors. Back then you have to. The inmates. That's what they use.
Exactly. All the extras.
So we're going a little extra regarding a particular topic because that's your alias, what you go by.
El Mero Mero.
Real talk. We definitely have to bring this up because we come from a culture, and I'm sure your pops will understand. Like this is serious and it's awesome. So we 100% know what it is, and I hope that you are educating your generation in regards to what it's about, and it's about being the boss, it's about being a leader, running shit. Hey, no Mero Mero, you know what I'm saying?
You know, bro, that's why I tell you a thing.
So that's why we had to do a full point and talk about it, because in all actuality it does speak about regarding the culture and everything, you know what I mean? I mean, we're surrounded, we're in a room full of Latinos and stuff that come from multiple upbringings and stuff, but as evident, as we all discussed, everyone no one in here was all like, I'm not sure what movie this is.
Yeah.
We all know what the movies are. Both of them. No matter what your pick is, we knew what it was, and that's why I respect, even at such a young age, that you even respect it too. With that, how old are you, young man?
Man, I'm 24 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You okay. You're not as young as I thought you were, man. You're not as, you look a hell of a lot younger. Holy hell, bro! I thought you were like 19, bro.
I get that all the time. I actually, I got a little brother, and he could grow some hair. Everybody thinks he's older than me. Like, oh, is this your oldest? And I'm like, man, he's barely 20, 22, 21. Like, come on.
When you become an OG like your pops, you're gonna have that baby face where everybody's gonna be jealous, bro. Because you're gonna still
nothing wrong with that at all.
You're gonna be like looking like you're still in your 20s, bro. So embrace it. You're not missing out on nothing, bro. It's just saving you some extra time getting ready in the morning.
Yeah.
But so obviously you got some roots from your pops about your name and watching some flicks like that growing up. But what were some of your influences other than obviously just what your dad came to the table with and what he provided you? What were your influences in the sport of boxing?
Okay.
And then like maybe just a personal influence of like why you do what you do.
Well, as for boxing, I gotta go with just my watching Rocky movies.
Yeah.
Since being in the crib, I guess my grandma used to be like, "You shouldn't watch those. Those are too violent." And look what I do now. So.
It's too violent.
Yeah.
You still hear her voice? You hear her voice? Is she still with us? Or she
Yeah,
passed?
she's still
Okay.
with it now. She's
So,
still with us,
What's your Rocky movie that you remember?
What's your favorite moment from
Shout
Rocky?
out to Manny
Man.
Rodriguez, just tapped in.
What's
my
up?
my favorite Rocky movie, it's probably gonna have to be 3 or 4. 3 because I like the grit Clubber Lane's got.
The
And
grit,
4,
yeah.
And 4 just because that movie's fire.
Yep.
Yeah.
We literally just
I
had
grew
that
up with one of my
conversation in
favorite
here
movies
for a
of all
whole
time.
episode. We had a whole Tuesday episode on the Rocky movies and what it meant, and everybody had something different. It wasn't you also with 3? I was 4 myself, bro. To me, that
Yeah.
4th movie blew me away. Bro.
Now that the Rocky 4 moment where he's training out there in Russia in the mountains and you know and just with the bonfire,
Old school, man.
and no
Old
TV,
school.
no nothing, and Paulie was like, "What kind of shit? You know, you got us out here in the middle of nowhere. We got no TV, no nothing."
Yeah.
And being alone in your thoughts, what's been like some of your throwback training regimen that you still implement to modern training?
Man.
Please tell me, are you chasing the chicken? Are you chasing the
You know
chicken?
what? I think about it sometimes because when I'm running around, we live on some like horse property. So when I'm running around, the neighbors got their chickens running around. I'm like, oh man,
You're in a Rocky,
grab
bro.
it. Yeah, I'll pick that up, or I'm quick enough to grab that rabbit. But the old school stuff that I implement is just fundamentals. Just staying there, keeping my hands up, jabs, walking back and forth in a line, walking side to side. The basic stuff you learn when you're a little kid, you got to do it every single day. Boxing is real repetitive.
Perfection is key,
Yeah.
man.
That muscle
got to.
memory, bro.
You
Muscle
got to.
memory all day, bro.
Yeah.
Boxing's real repetitive, and you could even say boring. But if you want to be great at it, like you got to do the boring stuff. You got.
Yeah, you gotta
what
be
you
able to
said.
do the boring stuff to be able to do the
At
exciting
24,
stuff.
at 24, you actually believe, and I hear you. You actually believe that, and I try to explain this to a lot of younger kids, fighters, and fans. They're like, "But why? I was like, even the greatest of all time, whomever that may be to you, but I'm using the reference of Muhammad Ali. Went to the gym every single day and popped that jab, and Coach Mitts were in the bag.
Trust the process.
Multiple rounds
Got to.
every single day. He wasn't great because he just knew what he was doing. He was great because he consistently practiced his craft. That's how you stay great.
Yep.
Yep.
You get sloppy, your body freaking gets frail, your body doesn't move as fast. You know, you gotta. You're not a tin man per se, but you gotta get those freaking juices. Your whatever freaking the oxygen, the blood, you know, the whatever oils up your freaking your joints and stuff. You know, like you have to keep it rolling. And man, I love that, bro.
Are you a music guy?
Keeping it old school.
You
Music?
play music in the gym?
Oh yeah, man. I play everything.
What we blasting, bro?
Mostly corridos.
Yeah.
You know what? Sometimes like old school slow jam, something you be cruising in. Sometimes it's
It's hard to work
country
out with
music.
something like that. That's more mellow, setting the mood, man.
Well,
But
you know,
alright.
what? Believe it or not, I can't box angry. Like, you know, everybody thinks boxers big and bad and mad. Nah, you gotta go in there calm. You gotta go in there relaxed. So a lot of the stuff I listen to when I train is just the same way. And to be honest, when you locked in, you can't even hear it. You can't even hear it. when you're training.
Doesn't matter what's on.
Yeah,
What?
so-
Not zoned out, zoned in. You're
Yeah,
zoned into your own soundtrack in your
Yeah,
own mind.
so I let whoever's in there with me, because sometimes I got cousins that come, I got other boxers that'll come every once in a while. I let them pick with it. I'm like, man, I can't even hear it when I'm in here. So
I got you. No, I mean you do per se. You're in the zone. Let's say maybe you're 3 rounds in a jump rope, and you're focusing on doing your thing, right?
yeah,
And then maybe between the rounds, you're like, oh yeah, that's the jam. Then you get back into it, and you're just like oblivious to what's going on
Yeah.
and what's happening and stuff. But you notice you hear the background noise and stuff. You're doing your thing. But in between your moments, your sessions, and so like, oh yeah, that's a dope.
Yo, big shout out to Gabriel Balderrama who just tapped in, man.
Oh, what's up, gang?
Is that okay, bro?
Yeah, I got a question for Manny. So obviously you've been by your son's side since he's been started boxing. What's the hardest part about training your son?
Oh man, the hardest part is just
The Twinkies. The
yeah.
chips.
No, I had to
Those
give,
are for me.
I had to give that
For
up.
him, bro.
Oh, you did? You did it.
You
So
had
when
to give him
I
one?
had to give up the Twinkies and
That's
everything,
what's up.
man.
So,
It's like,
you making it.
so he's in camp.
Yeah.
The whole team's in camp.
yeah.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it, though.
I
That
respect
That's what it
provides
takes.
extra
Yeah.
inspiration.
So he'll meal prep all his meals. He'll everything that comes down to camp. He's meal prepping. He's running. He's drinking his water. He's doing everything he needs to do without me having to be on him and be like, hey, make sure you do this, make sure you do that. So he's pretty responsible, disciplined, and it's like if I wanted more than him, then obviously I was telling him like, hey, if I wanted more than you, then you're in the wrong sport. You gotta want.
That's a great message.
So that's
You know-
experience right there that comes into play.
Yeah,
Learn how you can carry yourself.
Be like, you gotta want it for yourself. It's like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's like we talk.
I can't hold your hand.
No, we talk, and he tells me that at the end of the day, I'm the one in the ring. So if I don't prepare myself, then that's gonna show.
The
100%.
toughest marker in regards to this, and I know because back in my fighting days,
Long time ago.
my dad, very long time ago, very long time ago. You weren't even alive, my guy. But my dad was forcing the hand for me and my brother. But then it got to the point where it was just a little too taxing for him because he had to go to work. But he was like, he bought me a alarm clock. And it was like, it's your responsibility to set that alarm and wake yourself and your brother up.
Yeah.
And do your guys' part. I can't be around. There's no eyes, there's no witnesses in regards to this.
Yeah.
You gotta do it for you. And if you don't, you're only hurting yourself.
Yep.
Don't think you're trying to one up me. You're only hurting yourself.
Yep.
And I got a chance to experience both ends in regards to that. Because as a kid, I got lazy. As a kid, I didn't go. Or as a kid, I did go. And me and my brother would fucking just hide around the corner. And we're supposed to get our miles in. And we're like, I think Dad be up right now here. Like, we were bullshit.
Yeah.
And that's one thing about the sport of boxing.
Yeah. Discipline.
You can do whatever the fuck you think you're gonna get you in ready for that fight.
Yeah.
But once you walk into that
Humble like
ring,
that if you ain't took
once you
care of
walk
it.
into the ring, that's where the truth comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where the truth comes out when you start getting gas out of set, or if it'll be coming from your coach or your
Yeah.
pops that's sitting in the sidelines like you've been bullshitting on your road work. Or fucking like.
Man, that's good that he gives you good advice, bro. Keep
Respect him,
taking
man.
that good.
Yeah.
Here goes one for Mero Mero, right? We told you our show's interactive, so we're live and people are at home right now watching it live, and so you have people that are tapping in with questions. Manny Rodriguez actually asked a question he wants asked.
That's my boy.
He said, "What does he do to train the mind, since most train mainly the body?"
Ah, good question.
To train the mind.
Good question.
What do you do? What do you do to train your mind? What like you keep yourself self-motivated?
Mm-hmm.
How do you tell your mind to do that? What do you do? What do you do?
How do you stay hungry?
You know what? I've been blessed. I've been blessed with people who support me, and my parents did a great job raising me. So a lot of the times I can't let them down. I don't want to let them down.
Is it because you acknowledge their struggle?
So
Yeah.
So it's your support system.
Exactly.
Your support.
It's all the people who sponsor me or all the people who buy tickets. If I take a day off or I feel lazy, I'm like, man, they bought a ticket.
You're not holding up your part of the bargain.
Exactly. They bought a ticket. What if I go in and get embarrassed in front of them? It's just little things that'll keep you up at night, but it'll also keep you going. But to train my mind, we have like the games, the lights, and then we got pool workouts, breath holds, and you in that water so long and that panic hits and you're like, I'm gonna drown, and then you gotta tell your mind like, you're alright. Man, it's crazy, a lot of crazy stuff.
You got mind control over that aqua therapy, bro.
Yeah, got to even.
That sounds mean you're going through a lot of regiments that definitely teach you discipline.
Yeah.
I like that, man.
You can tell by the way he talks, bro. I mean, he's a 24-year-old, mature 24-year-old young man.
Sabrina Gaddy just tapped in and said #truth to what you're saying right now about the mental training aspect part of it. And we also had Victoria Molina who tapped in and said, let's go Team Chavez.
And our boy Rambling Ralph.
I see Rambling Ralph up in there. Big shout out to Rambling Ralph who's tapping in. That's what's up, fam.
Yes, sir.
Yep,
Much respect to
So
everybody.
let's talk about this upcoming fight, my man. So April the 18th, it's Fight Night Under the Stars at Arizona Center in downtown Phoenix.
Yeah.
North Star Management, I believe, is the one that's
North Star Advocates.
North Star Sports Advocates.
So I'm intrigued about this fight card, like no other, and 4luvofboxing is getting themselves invested in, really helping out with some of the campaign and stuff, and we're gonna be setting up a booth there and everything.
Nice.
And finding out that you're gonna be on the card, and then finding out that you're gonna be actually joining us, it makes for a lot. In fact, I'm gonna get the promoter before fight night. We're gonna have him here so he can go ahead and get a chance to promote it himself as well. Absolutely mandatory. But it's glad to see the main eventer coming through and discuss it. And
shit, bro. At the weigh-ins, make sure you're giving us some sound bites too, bro. We have you in here promoting the fight.
Yeah,
Bring us some extra sound bites.
And this fight card is kind of different play of things. I'm hearing it's very unorthodox compared to a normal fight scenery that I'm pretty sure all of us are used to.
Yeah.
So I'm intrigued to see how this pans out. Like, I guess there's like a couple of sectors, like a couple of rings. So like they got a boxing ring, they got the MMA ring.
Yeah.
I don't want to say octagon, but whatever they call it. Yeah. They got the MMA ring, and they're like not necessarily. They're not necessarily next to each other. They're like it's placed how the facility set up, and it's the first of something different.
Yeah.
And I like different. There's nothing wrong with breaking the mold, and I'm very curious to see how this production comes about. So much so that I'm putting myself involved in this. Like, I want to see this succeed because I think this is something that's going to be different and new for not just the city, but maybe just for combat sports fans alike.
Yeah.
Or maybe we can all, for a change, just enjoy it all together as one. Maybe in a facility that does have two separate spots. And I'm not talking about those fights where all boxers are facing MMA fighters and everybody gets knocked out because them guys got no skills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've seen those plenty. I don't want to see that. Stay in your lane. Stay in your playing field. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect a freaking soccer player to freaking do well on a football field. You can't expect a football player to do well on a soccer field. You know, and the vice versa. The list goes on and on. Like stay in your designated freaking field.
Yeah,
and there's
it's
nothing
different
wrong with
techniques.
that.
You know,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
So this is a very interesting one here, and I can't wait. That's just a couple of weeks away.
Yeah.
We're excited.
I am very intrigued on how this pans out, and I am actually more intrigued to actually see and find out. And my man's his name is which is crazy, John Lennon.
Yeah.
Hard to forget that name.
Yeah.
But he's a very
almost
nice
forgot
guy.
it for a second. You said
Yeah.
No, because he's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
And I got a chance to have a conversation with him, and he's so enthusiastic and excited about this event. And this is an adventure. So he's been in management of sports for a very long time. He's got a couple of sons that are professional soccer players.
Yeah.
He used to own the freaking Rattlers team and stuff. So he's going to have Sean Porter there as a spokesperson. He's got an MMA fighters coach. So he's putting a lot of time and effort in regards to this.
Yeah.
And so much so the fact that he believes in the talent that he's actually going to be investing in. And he had nothing but good things to say about you, my guy.
Much appreciated.
Yeah. Regarding anything like,
put more pressure on him, why don't you?
My conversation was about like an hour with him and stuff, you know. So FaceTime, and we would get a chance to know each other because we kept missing each other because when I would go to his office and vice versa. But either way, though, I got a chance to actually converse with this man and his excitement, his thrill in regards to what he's providing and bringing to the table. He's scared. Scared of money don't make money though, and I literally told him that during our conversation. But he's all like, it's unorthodox. I know it is. So what? No one's ever done it. That doesn't mean that it can't be successful. Just give it a fucking try.
Yeah.
And here we are, man. You're headlining You're headlining a fight card that's like a duel of combat sports, so you're gonna get a taste of flavor. You're gonna have an opportunity to be able to showcase your skills, regarding somebody that maybe is coming there for other reasons.
Yep.
But happen to freaking turn around the corner and see you doing your thing. You catch my drift?
Yep.
And if I can only imagine, if we're playing the cards right, set up the main events where they're not simultaneously going on at the same time.
Yeah.
Right? So one, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be intriguing. So you got, and yes, like you mentioned, the pressure, big shoes to fill.
Nah, I'm joking.
Guess what though? You carry yourself very calm, cool, and collected at 24 years old.
Pressure
Like,
makes diamonds.
this ain't,
Yes, sir.
I love it, bro.
Yeah.
This ain't nothing to you, man. You seem like you're so ready for, and this is a couple of weeks away.
Yep.
How's weight cutting coming along for you? Oh, you right there.
Nah, we're good. Weight is good. We're 3 weeks and 1 day. Tomorrow we're 3 weeks out. Counting down the days, we're ready to go.
Fighting at 140?
135.
35?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Big 35, but I've been making the weight smooth. We're just ready to go. Like you said, we got a chance to open new eyes to the sport of boxing. People who only like MMA, because who knows why, or they only like boxing, they get a chance to look at both sides. It's a great opportunity, and like I said, pressure makes diamonds.
So bring it on.
And
Yeah.
once you get that diamond starting to shine, a little bit of polish, and you start cleaning
Exactly.
everywhere.
Yeah.
bro.
Exactly.
That's it, bro.
Exactly.
Listen, we're gonna keep it interactive. Listen, Giovanni Molina says Team Chavez on top. Victoria Molina says be ready for Chavez fans. And Sabrina Gotti had another question for you. She said, what's your motivation and what's your strengths in the fight game?
She also says, what's your go-to recovery?
Okay, go to recovery. That's got to be one of my sponsors. Augment out in Queen Creek is cold contrast therapy. So I go from the sauna to the cold plunge to the hot tub and back and forth.
Oh my. Yeah,
So is it
tripping your body up, huh?
Yeah,
Keeping it
man.
up and alert.
Yeah.
What's that temperature at on the cold plunge?
I usually go around like 35, but they got it all the way to 32 to 49.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
How long you in there?
Oh man, the max is 6 minutes, but I'm in there. I do 3 minutes and I'm out because I've been there. I do it 3 times, so. But,
6 minutes.
So you live by the cold plunge like that?
yeah, I really like it. It tightens up your core because when you're in there, you flex
Yeah,
the whole time.
yeah.
So when you come out, you look cool.
It's like you're doing it forever to sit up while you're sitting in
Yeah,
there, right?
yeah, man.
Yo,
And that's discipline.
Rapping
That's
Ralph
discipline right
said,
there,
good
too.
luck to Team Chavez, bro.
I appreciate that, Rob.
Oh, yeah.
I
Thanks, Rob.
appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ralph's the homie, man. He's a big supporter. We're supportive of everything he touches too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got a lot of love for Rambling Ralph. So your fight date is April 11th.
April 18th.
April 18th, excuse me. April 18th. And I'm excited, bro. I'm excited for what you gave us last year in 25. You gave us 3 fights in 25. This is your first fight in 26. Do you plan on being active this year? You want at least 3 fights this year?
Yeah, the 3 fights is always the goal. Sometimes stuff happens, you know how it goes with boxing. We actually had a couple more fights scheduled for last year that got canceled or got the opponent pulled out or who knows what. Even took some B-side opportunities, and then when we said yes, they said no. So it's just like
It's hard to finalize, get to that finish line. Yeah.
Exactly. So it might be 2 yeses, and then when they see you're serious, then they're like, never mind.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, 25 was a great year. We closed it out July 5th. It was that was a good one.
Let's talk about that fight. Bro,
Man.
if anybody who was there at that Dalso event, bro,
Yeah.
that was not just
Glendale, right?
no, it was at the American Palace, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
North Phoenix.
19th Avenue in T-Bird.
Yeah, up there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They got their money's worth.
Oh no, just by watching your fight alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the guy that you were tussling with, it was a 6-rounder, 8-rounder.
6.
6 rounds. Yeah.
And every round, bro. Like I mean, I haven't seen them fights. I haven't seen them types of fights here locally in a
Yeah.
very, very long time. And that fight, man, it made me fall in love with local boxing. Not just again, but just with knowing what the potential could be for you. And you gave everybody their money's worth, bro. You gave them that value, which is what you talked about. You want to make sure that everybody leaves there with what you promised them, entertainment.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
With
That's
this-
100% it, bro. You said it earlier, where you said sometimes I don't feel like I can take a day off because what if this time somebody spent their money to come see me, and this is the time that I'm gonna slack off and not do it? No, I can't do that. I gotta have everybody leaving like the money they paid out was worth they take it. When they go see you fight, bro, they get their money's worth, bro.
I
So
appreciate
that was
yeah.
something that was very nice and very good to see when we went out there and seen them fights, man. It was definitely.
Who do you like to see currently? What's another pro fighter that you like to watch?
Man.
Who
From AZ or just in
anywhere in general?
Anywhere? Man.
This
I
is-
like watching the real technical boxers, but then I like watching the sluggers. It just depends like what mood I'm in that day.
Who's your
but
favorite fighter? Let's start there.
My favorite fighter.
Currently.
Current?
And then
Man, it's hard for me.
or all time.
It's hard for me with even all time because I said this a while ago actually. You can learn something from anybody.
Yes, sir.
You can learn something from a dude at a bar drunk fighting. You can learn. Oh man, the way he set that up. Oh, he dug. He moved. So
See,
it's
I
hard.
told you people were paying attention when I was fighting drunk, bro.
So,
I
yeah,
told you,
yeah,
if
I
you're a
told
student and learning off of
you
anybody's
gotta
craft.
be. You gotta be.
You can learn something from everybody, bro. I
Exactly.
like that,
You
bro.
can-
100%.
You be watching MMA.
100%, bro.
You could be watching some high school wrestling meet. You can learn something from anybody. You just gotta be willing to turn it into your craft. Like, oh, the way he did that. If I did this, if I pivot this way. So it's hard for me when I get the favorite fighters. But I like like I said, I like watching Shakur Stevenson. I like watching the technical fighters. Even Devin Haney sometimes. Devin Haney can get on my
Sure.
nerves sometimes. But I like watching everything from people who are just God gifted. Like Ryan Garcia, he might not be too technical, but the hand speed he's got.
He's super fast.
Gotcha.
Exactly. You can be God gifted, but if you don't put in
Flawed.
work, if you don't put in work,
Roy
then
Jones
it don't
Jr..
matter nothing. Yeah, exactly. So I like watching people who are God gifted and seeing like, well, if he don't even put in that much work, he just God gifted, then what am I gonna get when I'm God gifted and I'm putting in work every single day?
So I think
That is when you reach Roy Jones Jr. status. He's right, bro. Roy landed a 75 punch combo at one point. It takes
Yeah,
fucking
so-
gives and it
yeah.
takes work to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Listen, I got one more statement for you because Victoria Molina tapped in again. She said that was a hell of a fight that we were talking about.
Oh.
And she said that's what she likes about Chavez. It's a fight full of everything, all kinds of emotions when you fight. So,
Yeah.
right, man, you're at least seeing it, right?
So
you're
I
capturing that.
got a coworker, bro, who's a big fan of yours, and it's the homie Caesar. He also covers boxing media. He met you a couple years ago. You guys were sitting side by side at the Bam Rodriguez fight.
Yeah.
And so he covers boxing. Shout out to the homie Caesar, Deportes AZ.
Yeah.
And so yeah, he's a huge fan of your style. He likes you as a person, and he generally wants to see you succeed. So you got a lot of support system here locally. But my point being is he remembers that fight like it was yesterday, bro. And it was 6 rounds of just of back and forth, bro.
Yeah.
It was a war, bro.
Yeah.
That obviously can't
Good
be
stuff, bro.
the style that you want for every fight going
Nah.
forward, right? Like you said, you like technical and then you like exchanges. Do you wait for the opponent to dictate how that fight's going to turn out, or do you like to be the one or to initiate
Yeah.
dominance from bell one?
Well, from bell one, it's not even bell one. From the moment I get the contract, I'm looking at videos. I'm looking at Instagram video. I'm looking at what does he do when he's comfortable? What does he do when he's at his best? What does he do when he's tired? And then from there, that bell rings, and I'm coming out my jab. Get my jab going. I'm trying to see if it's just like the videos, if it's a little bit different. And then from there, that's when the game plan we got from the videos, that's what we'll be like. Let's go plan A, let's go plan B. Because if you go in with just one plan, you already lost.
You lost.
Because
Yeah.
if he adjusts, then what are you going to do? So that's how I come back to the corner from the first, and that's where we take it to wherever we got to take it to.
You were saying you're a fan of Shakur Stevenson. Shakur just put it on Teofimo Lopez pretty bad in the
Masterclass.
last fight. That's what I literally straight up think happened in that fight, where Teofimo Lopez came in with one plan.
Yeah.
Once that one plan was taken away, he couldn't execute. Game over, bro.
Yeah.
There's literally that.
Perfect,
He didn't
perfect
know how to
similarity.
adjust.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
You know, talk about emotions. On that day of the fight, we were weight cutting, and I get this phone call from my sister, and you know, tells me my brother-in-law passed away that day. So it was like the day of the fight. So it was a lot of emotions. Thank you. Rest in peace, you know, brother Joe. So we're sitting there, and there's a lot of emotions, and like I was like, I can't let Isaac know, cause you know this is gonna be a tough fight. You know, you want to have a clear mind
You're protecting him.
You know, so I was like, man, I hope you don't see Instagram, Facebook, or anything, because so the whole time I was sitting there, I was like, man, how do I keep this from him not knowing? So anyways, we go in, it's fight day, but we get there, Isaac's getting ready, my emotions are high, so we have another coach in the corner, Gary Diaz from Yuma Fight Academy. He's a big part of our success too,
You say Yuma?
Yeah,
Yeah, shout out to Yuma, man.
Yeah, Yuma Fight Academy.
Coach Gary.
Gary's been there, since Isaac turned pro and helped in guidance and everything that we've done. Charlie Moreno from 4luvofboxing, he's also part of our team. It's two
Nice.
different gyms, but everybody brings in a little bit of craft and technique.
Everybody
and
does their part.
Everybody does their
Beautiful.
part, but when we combine together, it's like one
Starting
voice.
to see where it comes from.
It's like when we sit there and we combine together, it's one voice, one team. Even though it's separate gyms, but we work great together, and it's like part of the big success. But going back to the emotions, I was trying to keep it from Isaac. We get there, it's warming up. Isaac says, like, I can see something's wrong, because you feel it, something heavy in your body.
He knew.
So he goes in, he does that performance, my emotions come out, I'm celebrating. We go to the back, and then I let him know, it's like, hey, just want to let you know, your uncle passed away this morning, and it's like, tears came out and everything, and then it was just
Damn, bro.
a day to remember.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Give me goosebumps right now, bro.
Yeah, I know.
That's what's up.
It was just one of those things. We don't like to set excuses on fight days or anything like that on emotions. But that day was a special day because we dedicated that fight to my brother-in-law, which he's a great guy. But it was one of the toughest.
Does it give you extra motivation when you got that news, or was it deflating or hurt you more,
Man.
or what was it, bro?
It was a shock to the system. Cause like you
100%.
have that performance, everybody's cheering, everybody's going crazy, and then you get off the ring thinking everything's normal, and then you get that hand on your shoulder like, hey, I just want to let you know. So it's just you go from this high to like
Reality.
man, yeah. So it was a shock to the system for sure.
I'm not trying to downplay the severity of the situation and stuff, but from what you've already shared regarding your shock therapy, if you will, your training regimen and stuff, how you like tripping your body and preparing yourself for battle.
It was almost like he prepared himself for that too.
Whether it's actually in the ring or in life.
Yeah.
You're dunking yourself in that ice cold fucking bucket or whatever it is. It's mind over matter. It's discipline, and you're doing it multiple times and stuff. And this is one of the situations where like that's a shockwave for your body, mind, and soul. Hot, cold. So it literally is preparing you for life.
Yeah.
Because guess what? That is life.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You can be in cloud nine. You can win the championship of the world, and only to find out in the back like a Rocky movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your trainer Mickey gone.
Yeah, that is, man, and that's the life of a fighter, bro. Sometimes shit happens.
You gotta deal with those turmoils and stuff. And I'm not downplaying regarding anyone that's going through this stuff. It's really hard, man. But I can't imagine the roller coaster ride. You getting your hand raised in that victory, and that was the entire arena. Everybody there was cheering, man. It was fucking
Everything
awesome.
was shaking.
No,
It was awesome.
After that fight,
you to roll back and be like, hey man, I gotta break some news to you, and that's hurt.
Yeah.
And I know you made sure the job was done, but I respect the fact that it was almost immediate. And you're like, I can't hold it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you, but I need to share this with you.
Yeah.
But you mentally prepare yourself for these kind of things, man. Respect.
We talk about a situation like that. I told him, I was like, look, it's life. You're saying it's life. It's gonna happen. It might be day of the fight, sign a contract. Once you sign a contract, day of the fight, it's like you can't be like, I'm not fighting. We talked. We're like, hey, listen. I was like, it's gonna happen. Might happen again. I said, but I can't keep it. I have to let you know, and you gotta be prepared mentally to like focus, get the job done, and then we take care of whatever we need to take care of.
Where it is where you become a pro.
You know what I mean? It's, you got to remain 100% pro all the time.
So
And when you do boxing, it's 24/7 a pro, which sometimes some people don't understand that unless you're doing.
So we're giving respect to the subject and hand here, you young man. But let's definitely give respect to you, my man. You had a job and a task to do that night as well.
Yep.
And you had all that demons, the pain, the hurt, the fear, the scare, there's no telling how you would have reacted.
Yep.
You understand? Like so some some relatives be like, I cannot believe you didn't tell me, but I was only trying to protect you.
Yeah.
But unbeknownst to them, the demons, the hurt, the pain that you're going through yourself, man, and mad respect to you, man. I can't imagine. Like you said, he was a good dude, man. I'm sorry for your loss.
No,
somebody you grew fond of dearly over the years of your guys' relationship, you know, with the family and everything. And it's a tough situation, a tough pill to swallow, and you had to bottle it. You had to be brave.
Yeah.
And that's again another thing. What you're sharing with me right now tells me a lot about what this kind of character that this guy has.
Where it comes from.
Well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you much.
The apple didn't fall from the tree, man, and commend you for your bravery. Because even you could have been like, I can't do this.
If the other two voices,
a lot of people probably would have done that because it's devastating. But you had to suck it up, and I want to give you your props, man.
Thank you. Appreciate
Seriously, man.
if the other two coaches that you have in camp that you named a couple minutes ago, if they bring that same type of quality to his corner, man, his future is endless, bro. I mean, you can already see at 24 years old, and I mentioned the maturity, but there's so much more room for growth. And already, what you're saying right now, and how and how confidently you're saying it, it just comes natural to you, bro. It's almost like it's like keep bringing on more.
Yeah.
Like you can take on more, and you're going to face a lot more in your life, and you just never know which angle it's going to come from. So, like you said, keep that guard up. You know, keep that discipline, and whatever it is that you use for motivation, whether it's a loved one or it's your nana's ear, you know, like keep that going with you, bro, because your potential is endless, bro. You know what I mean?
Staying disciplined and staying focused and staying on track. It sounds simple enough, but those traits right there is life changing for anybody. And if you get yourself in a realm where you allow yourself to be distracted, where you allow yourself to let your emotions get the best of you, and again, mad respect to you, my guy. I can't even commend you enough, man. That's respect.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Thank you much. Appreciate it.
I got a question for
Thank
you,
you.
brother. Who is Maria Chavez?
Oh, that's my mom.
Is it your mom?
Shout out my mom. Shout
So
out my mom.
I was assuming it's somebody very closely related, so I hadn't mentioned it earlier on the broadcast. She actually got in there and was one of the ones commenting too. She wanted to say it's super proud of everything you've done and all the dedication you've demonstrated.
That's what's
Big
up.
props to your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it up to mom.
Gotta give her props. You know, she's the one that Isaac designs his trunks from his sarape.
Yeah.
And my wife was the one that sews it, puts it together.
Oh no!
Yes.
Shit.
Yes.
That's
Let me break
shout
it down
out.
for you
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, let me
Do
break
it.
that. This is a family business.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
My dad, manager, coach, my dad, you know what I'm saying? I got my little brother. He takes care of some of my videos and stuff every once in a while.
Okay.
He'll tell me like do like this. I got he's basically another brother, my photographer, and then I got my fiance, who is my nutritionist. And she got me dialed in right now. I'm like, what to eat, when to eat it, all that type of
That's
stuff.
what's up. Everybody's on the team, bro.
And then I got my mom who makes my outfits. So
Nice.
everything.
What's up, bro?
And then I got sponsors like some deals, and then I got everything. It's a family business around
Heck
here.
yeah, bro.
Family first
Yeah.
support
That's what's
system.
up.
Bravo,
Yeah.
man.
Listen, on the same broadcast, Rambling Ralph tuned in again, and he said, shout out to David Galaviz, because I see him everywhere. To the
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
side, bro.
David,
Hey, the homies everywhere, no doubt, man. Hey, that's the man's right there for respect. He always takes.
David Galaviz is the 2026 version of the Heyman brothers.
I think they're the Watson twins.
The Watson twins,
Yeah.
excuse me. Yep.
Nah, you're way more superior than that, man.
Nah.
We know, hell no. We had some fall offs with the friends.
Listen, this question is for you, David. When you see a Mero Mero fight, what was it that sparked your interest in going, okay, I got to support this young man? What about his fighting style does that for you?
I'll be honest with you, it wasn't his fighting skills. It's him as a person.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey.
there's a lot of good fighters out here, but man, to get to know Isaac and Manny, they brought me into the team for the most part. You know, they're great people. Can't say nothing bad about them. I've been with them. I wouldn't say been with them, but been rocking with them since his second fight. He was fighting at the Dodge Theater downtown.
Yeah. Most definitely.
But-
Wow, that was a
but-
couple years ago. You said Dodge Theater. I don't know what it's called now, but yeah.
But
No, David's been there since, we started fighting here in the States, and he's always been there. Anything we need, anything, he's on point. We thank him. We can't thank him enough, and we appreciate everything that he does for us. Getting the interview with you guys, and you guys welcoming him in, and we appreciate everything.
Well,
Most definitely. Look,
yeah.
we appreciate you for the same reasons, bro.
Yeah,
Real
we're
talk.
we believe in that iron sharpens an iron mentality here.
Yeah.
So like if we're an RA game, and then we bring in somebody like you, and then you just sharpen our game up.
Yeah.
You bring in somebody like David, right, and you guys sharpen each other up.
Yeah.
So that's just what it is, and we're all evolving together, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're all gonna get somewhere, and every little bit of success, if we could all push that on each other, then why not? Let's elevate Arizona boxing. Let's elevate. Just the sport in
sport
general.
in its entirety, yeah.
And that's why we like doing this. That's why we're here, because we just all love the sport of boxing, bro.
Yeah.
And you just so happen to be in our city, so we're gonna be with you,
That
rocking with
full
you.
level boxing energy. Actually, that's gonna be my plea for everybody at home. Come out and support El Mero Mero. This is a young man who puts. Fan friendly. I've been to several of his fights, and I've always enjoyed every single one of his fights. Man, even him saying at the Dodge Theater, I was there at those too. So always puts on a show. Has great skill. Is a great dude to chill with, man. We've just killed an hour here, and it feels like he just got here. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's somebody you want to support, fan friendly as it is, and Arizona's in the house.
That
So
young man,
please
yeah.
come out and support this young man. Real talk. April 18th.
April
correct?
Yes, sir.
18th,
Yeah.
downtown Phoenix in the Arizona Center facility. I'm not. Okay, again, guys. I still haven't.
It's
actually
unorthodox.
I
It's
haven't got the
unorthodox.
layout per se, but they are setting it up where it's basically going to be an outdoors.
Listen,
just event.
it's a new
It's gonna be
venue,
vendors,
so it's gonna be off the
food.
hook, bro. It's gonna be
It's gonna be
interesting,
fights.
fan
It's
friendly.
gonna be interesting for sure.
Music.
All that. So where can they get tickets, and how can they follow you, bro?
Man,
Right here.
if you want tickets, you gotta hit me up, DM me, or on Facebook. On Facebook. Isaac
Where on
Chavez.
Facebook can they find you?
Man, Isaac Chavez. It'll be me. Picture of me with my glove. If you want to find me on Instagram, it's Isaac_.18._. Or just follow the boss. Follow El Mero Mero Chavez, and it'll pop up right there.
That's
what's
what.
up.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen, make sure you guys support him. Make sure you guys are reaching out, getting those tickets. Mr. LP, give me your shout outs as we're tapping out and leaving this live event.
I want to go ahead and thank all these men that actually came here for this event. Shout out to you,
Most
my
definitely.
guy. Hey,
Thank
I got
you.
nothing
Thank
but
you.
respect. I know you got
Likewise.
our back, and we got yours. You already know that, man. For
Yeah,
real,
for sure.
respect. Shout out to the Chavez team,
Thank you.
family. Nothing but respect to you, man. Man to man. That story, it really, that was deep, bro, man.
Yeah.
I can't
Well, thanks,
imagine
man.
what you were
Appreciate it.
going through. And I seriously, man, I got nothing but respect for that. Wow.
Thank you.
Shout out to your bravery, holding it down, being strong for your freaking son, dog.
Yeah.
Man. And shout out to you, my guy. I can't wait to see your next fight. I'm gonna be there. I'm there front row,
Yeah.
standing 100%. And I can't imagine nothing less than an epic, glorified,
Yeah,
cheers and wild freaking event.
yeah.
Shout out to all y'alls. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Everybody. I mean, there was so many of us, but it's been a rambling round for everybody, man. All y'all's. All my boxing
Yeah, very
fans.
interactive
I
today,
love,
man. I
I
like
got
that,
nothing
bro.
but love for you guys, and that's what the whole point is. That we do this for the love of boxing, man. I mean, I get a chance to sit here and talk boxing with my best friends, all the time here in the station, and I can't be more thankful enough. You can't call it work when you love what you do, and I go out there and I expose myself all the time to be involved in the community as much as I possibly can. Whether it be amateurs or pro, I do it for the love of boxing, and we all do.
Yep.
And I want to give a big shout out to my mans, Coach Omar of Prolific Boxing in South Phoenix on Central Avenue, just north of Southern Ave. Go check him out. That's my dude. That's my man's.
Tell him
He's got
4
a
Level
nice
Boxing sent
facility.
you.
He's got a nice facility going through doing his thing, man. He's going to give you a free session. He's going to see what you about. So, Omar, number love and respect to you, and always come and enjoy the fights with us. And, to all my peoples, man. I want to give it up to all you guys, man. Everybody that ever freaking come to support, show love, or even wants to fight with us, or gone to the fight with us.
Yeah, 100%.
Just for the boxing tip regarding that. But even with that, even for the non-fans, just those of you that even support and just tell somebody and pass the word on. And I get that plenty from my corporate world stuff to any other side hustle. I just appreciate the support. And to the most precious, pride and joy person, the most important person in my life, I want to say it once and say it all the time, man, I got a number of love for my son, my green-eyed monster. I love you. I love you. I know you get annoyed every time and stuff when I make you sit down and watch these episodes with me.
He ain't the only one that he annoys.
No,
we enjoy
we
it.
feel you.
We enjoy it together, and I freaking love you, and I can't wait to see this episode with you again. But love, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it up regarding that. Love to you guys, man. Go ahead, man.
Jerry Munoz, Valley of the Sun. Shout outs, my man.
So I got some good things I want to get off my chest right now, but before I do that, I need to ask Mr. Isaac Chavez before he heads out. Not just only was this a great hour getting to know you and spending time with you, brother, and finally making your acquaintance and getting the Valley to get to know you a little bit more, is what would you say to someone who had interest for the first time walking into the boxing gym? And what would boxing give to a first timer? If tomorrow somebody brand new walked into your guys' gym, what would boxing provide them? In the interim, like just
Nice and short.
nice and short.
Nice and short.
What would boxing give that to that one person?
It will give them confidence. It will give them safety. It'll make them feel safe, especially because boxing is
That's
a
where
lot
the
of
confidence
different.
comes in.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
it's a lot of different backgrounds. There's people who might get bullied. Sometimes it's the bullies. Sometimes it's people who just can't stand up for themselves. So it'll give them that self-defense.
So that's real talk. The reason why I ask is because today's episode was sponsored by Prolific Boxing. And so our good friend, Coach Omar, that runs Prolific Boxing down there in Southside on South Central, he sponsored today's episode because we are going to give a lucky viewer or listener today. You reach out to Prolific Boxing on Instagram. Follow him and tag him in his DMs right now if you are interested in 3 free boxing sessions with Coach Omar, courtesy of Prolific Boxing, and serious inquiries only. If you yourself as an adult or you have a kid who might need some confidence and you want to take them somewhere where they're safe, Coach Omar trains all ages, of all sizes, of all genders. If you want to come and you want to learn the craft and learn the discipline of boxing and get 3 free sessions and see if this is something that you've always wanted to do and take advantage of a free opportunity, hit up Prolific Boxing right now on IG and tell them that the 4 Love of Boxing team sent you and you are interested in the free giveaway. It's only one, so go to it right now. Right now. Prolific Boxing. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode. Thank you to Team Chavez for coming in. David, my dude, Emily, my girl. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, shout out to Emily too. There, that's my girl.
Yep.
And everybody else. Everybody else is out there that was considering wanting to walk into a boxing gym and just not. You don't have to compete. You could go there for a workout. You could go there for a one-off session. There's plenty of boxing gyms in the Valley. This young man is an embodiment of what it can be like if you put yourself in a position to learn a craft that will elevate your lifestyle. For the best of everybody else that's around him, everybody seems to be taking advantage of everything.
You may be headlining your own fight card someday.
And then even in
this young man here too.
Yeah. And then you could be working side by side with guys like this that will be giving you some knowledge that you won't get in any other place or any kind of platform.
Don't fight him right now. He'll kick your ass. Though, right?
Yeah.
Someday.
So 135, this young man's fighting in a couple of weeks' time. And before we got to get out of here, bro, you got to show the ladies the abs, bro. You got to show us what you're walking with underneath that T-shirt real quick, bro.
Right now.
For the ladies right here, bro.
I can't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He's engaged now. That was you know what? Hey, that was a tester, bro. That was a tester, bro. See, you can't stand for peer pressure. You can't do it. But no. Thank you guys for showing up, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you all for tuning in. And then lastly, man, shout out to Top Rank Boxing for finally joining the fold and getting a platform on DAZN because it is the new home of boxing.
It's a hotbed, bro.
And real quick, Matchroom Boxing is coming back to Phoenix, baby. June 13th is what I'm hearing. Bam Rodriguez is looking like he's going to be headlining.
Overrated.
After this fight right here,
Yeah, I do.
Say what? You got something to say, David?
He's a hater,
I don't know,
man.
I was speechless. You said Bam overrated.
Oh, no, this guy's the biggest Bam hater.
I'm waiting for Bam to get in there with Chocolatito, and it's not gonna happen, bro.
So this guy,
No,
so it's a Central American bias on his end, is what it is.
We've
No.
been speaking on this. Listen,
He does not speak for everybody. Bam is one of my favorite current fighters, bro.
My only shout out is straight up Lester Martinez. Y'all see what I'm rocking here. First time
Congrats.
world champion in
Congrats.
Guatemala. Hey, papá, esto 100% para ti. Aquí estábamos representando y teniendo mucho apoyo para ti. Y vos ya sabes de que representaste para nosotros campeón mundial. Having said that, though, I am from AZ too, bro. So I can't wait to see that you get your shot at the world title here soon, too.
I appreciate that, man.
Look, big shout out Mero Mero coming through. Big shout out David also making that happen. Big shout out to the father for coming through, too. You guys go ahead and give me you guys' final shout outs.
Man, final shout outs. I gotta give it to all the people who buy tickets, all my sponsors, to my family.
Name them.
Oh man, there's so many. I
got you. You don't want to feel nobody for left out. Just shout out to your sponsor.
Yeah, shout out to my. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
you know,
respect.
we take a lot of punches.
Yeah,
we don't want to.
yeah.
Calm down, Rocky Balboa.
Shout out to my fiance Joey. I love you. Shout out to my mom, my grandmas, my dad. You right here with me. And then shout out David, man. He really be putting on for me. And shout out you guys. I appreciate this interview, and I appreciate you guys' time.
Hell yeah, man.
Heck yeah, bro.
Thank you for coming through, bro, and sharing these. I hope this is a relationship
First of many.
we can build many times to come down.
Oh, you want pops?
Let's get
shoot.
pops. We're just deserves a shout out, man. This is a good episode. Yes, we're running a little late, but let's go ahead and do it.
I just want to send a shout out to everybody that supports Team Chavez, everybody that's always backed us up, helped us in any way to get a fight. Del Sol Boxing for putting us on their platform. Iron Boy Boxing for putting us on the platform. Mike Sanchez, Chris Vasquez for matchmaking.
That's our guy.
And it's like without us being in those platforms, we can't display with Isaac Scott. So we got to give it out to the people that have helped us get to this journey and help us get to where we're at right now, and still keep supporting Team Chavez. We got big things in plan in mind. Our goal is to become world champs, just like Arizona, Mono, Abel, Moreno Martinez. That's our goal, to beat up there and become a world champ as well. Represent AZ at the highest level.
Love it.
And it only stops when you decide that it's over. But for right now, it's Team Chavez.
All the way.
It's just the beginning.
Man, I love the energy coming from the room today, bro. For real.
And thanks for Love of Boxing, everybody here, for the vibes, for having us. First of many. And
yes.
And thank you
That
guys
part
again.
Right there. I can't wait for you guys to come back after.
Yeah.
The
Most
18th.
definitely. We'll celebrate
We'll get
bro.
your schedule in so you can come back so we can go ahead and talk about that awesome victory.
Yeah, the
Yes, sir.
victory and the victory food. Wow.
Let's do it, bro.
Yeah, I know you gotta be hungry tomorrow, my guy.
Yeah.
Real quick, what you missing? What kind of food are you missing right now?
Man, anything.
It don't matter?
Anything you think of. Pizza. Everything they tell you not to eat, I'm missing it right now. That's what I'm doing.
David, go
All right,
ahead, man.
David,
Get
step
your
up
shout
real
out.
quick. Talk about everything that you guys got going on, man. Everything. And talk about tomorrow, too.
Tomorrow, come out to Gila River Casino. David Benavides is having a media workout open to the public from 12 to 3.
That's tomorrow, Saturday, the 28th.
Yep, Saturday the 28th.
Beat Cueva from 12 to 3. Get there early. It's open to everybody. It's free.
See a monster.
Yeah, I would definitely get there earlier.
Is that the VQ?
Yes.
Yes,
Sequoia,
okay.
yeah. But honestly, just want to focus on Isaac here. April 18th, he'll be headlining the boxing portion of the show. It's going to be MMA, then boxing. But Isaac, I just want to thank you, Manny, for always welcoming me into the locker room, into anything that you guys are working on. Emily, can't leave her out.
Heck yeah.
Without her, I wouldn't be here right now. Ralph, what up? Norm.
Yeah, Norm.
Norm. That's who honestly gave me my first boxing role is Norm.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Shout out to Norm.
Yep. And then, but yeah, other than that, catch Isaac in action April 18th. It's gonna be a good fight.
Another good outing
Yep.
for him. Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
See your ringside, y'all. We will definitely be in the house.
Be there.
And also tomorrow.
Get
We'll
your
see you
tickets.
there tomorrow
Yep.
too.
Get your tickets. Follow Isaac or Manny, and get your tickets through them.
Yes, sir.
That's it, man. Make sure you guys are tapped in. Come out and support. Seeing as this new Arizona wave of Arizona boxing is starting to make history.
A lot of
Let's
talent,
do
bro.
it.
A lot of talent.
out there. Let's do it. Let's make sure that this man is able to show everybody who Mero Mero truly is all around the world too.
Yep.
And like I said, you got to catch them now while they're affordable, because they ain't gonna be cheap like it is now to catch this young man in the near
I
future.
love that. Yup. Once he
it.
hits that championship caliber status, man, he better get in line.
That's it. Listen, thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll see you guys back here live next Friday. Tune in then too. 4 Love of Boxing.
Be blessed, baby. Happy Easter.
Yeah.